I told her in no uncertain terms if she kept speaking to me the way she was, that I was just going to leave. It was really disrespectful. She was incredibly negative. One hell of a weird chick to go on a date with. And about an hour later, I was history. Got out of there. The story's interesting though. We got a few twists and turns. When I go to the bathroom to escape and say my apologies, I check my phone and guess what? I've got texts from two different beautiful girls asking me what I'm up to. It is a good moment in the journey. One text was from a lovely and gorgeous Australian backpacker who I matched with on Tinder. And I thought, you know what? I was quite enjoying the texting. I'm going to choose this one. And what unfolded was a really epic night, some of the craziest sex of my journey so far. So let's get into it. My date report, a report about boundaries, options, and a very strange night. All right. Maybe you can see some of this in you, right? You went out, hustled, leveled up, achieved your goals in your career, advanced yourself in every single way. But when it comes to the dating life, maybe you've had a history of struggling. I was there, and this is my experience in leveling up to get to the other side of this. The wrong date. So immediately off the bat, this chick I was talking to on Hinge in Barcelona, text was pretty good, but then when we went to WhatsApp, some weird signs. She let me know she was already at the bar that we were supposed to be meeting at. She was already drinking, which was a bit weird. And when we arrived, talked, chatted, and she was just a fucking nightmare, man. She was less attractive than her pictures, for sure. Although you don't want to be too superficial, she definitely, physically, I really didn't feel it. All right. And she was just egregiously negative, like trying to make fun of me, complaining about everything. And she let me know she's an incredibly negative person and she bonds with other negative people. Right. Immediately off the bat, I'm just thinking to myself, holy shit, what kind of mess did I just walk into? Okay. We're clearly incompatible. Maybe 10, 15 minutes. That should have been the point where I was like, okay, Ravi, you know what? Say your apologies and just leave. But because, as you know from the channel, I took a bit of break, getting the mileage in, just getting the reps in, it's important. So I just tried to assert some boundaries, just use the experience as an opportunity just to hold frame, assert boundaries, just remain in my masculine element. And I learned really clearly, if you're going to keep doing this, I'm fucking off. As soon as I asserted those boundaries, she backed off a little. She was just fucking gross though in so many ways. She kept slugging drinks. She had 5 drinks over the course of 30, 45 minutes that I was sat there with her just talking to her. I had one. And it was these sorts of things that really made my alarm bells go off, right? She was kind of resisting physical escalation. She's letting me know she's celibate. She doesn't go to people's houses and whatnot. It's just a hot mess type of chick. And not the sort that anyone worth his salt is going to want to date, including me. It was just repetition and mileage, to be quite blunt. But then this drinks thing was just gross. Alarm bells start going off. I think, does this chick think I'm going to be covering her fucking rounds? Because that ain't happening. So what I do is just recognize this is a sunk cost. You know what, Ravi? I'm absolutely not staying here beyond 45 minutes. Absolutely. I'm not saying yes to this. I'm not energetically and spiritually approving of this behavior. And if you don't just stand firm, girls like this are never going to learn. They often aren't going on dates with men with actual options and boundaries. So they don't know what it's like. They don't get rejected enough, right? So these horrendous behaviors continue and they wonder why they're single. Set the boundaries, but I didn't walk off soon enough, right? I stayed there for too long. It was actually about 45 minutes I stayed there rather than the hour as such. Anyway, when she's slugging her 5th drunk and she's like, another beer, like her gross Birmingham accent just making my fucking skin crawl. I just can't do it anymore. So I go to the bathroom, and as I'm heading there, I talk to the bartender. I pay for my drink only, yeah, and then continue. And when I'm in the gents' room, okay, pull out my phone and see, oh, okay, couple girls asking me what I'm up to. Not bad. If you really hustle this stuff, this is the sort of thing that starts to happen. You start to get loads of options. And you know what? I know in the back of my mind, this is just beautiful situation. I get to go back and just thank her for her time, be positive, be a good, ethical dude, and leave straight to the next girl. Not a bad situation at all. So I leave. This is a really amazing moment. I just see girl one say, what are you up to tonight, Ravi? We've just been texting on Tinder. Yeah. And here we are. Here's the text. And another girl as well asking me if I'd be open to taking her out. But I'm going to keep that one private because I didn't actually go with her. So 2 decisions to make. And I make the one that I felt as if would lead to more chemistry. So cancel the date with the, not cancel as such. Thank her for her time. Let her know I'm not really feeling this, but I wish her the best. Leave the date with the weird Birmingham girls. And then go meet the Australian girl. New person, new slate. And you know what? This one was interesting. I'll show you what happened here. We previously matched, right? And we were talking and we had a date arranged. She cancelled on me the night before because she went out one of the nights. She let me know she hooked up with some guy and then she decided she's just going to spend the week with him. Okay. And that's cool, right? It's abundant out here. We can generate loads of options if we want. So I've been doing this quite a while, as you guys may or may not know. I know about female psychology. I just maintain my frame. She cancelled on me. Here's a text. Yeah. Sweet girl. And then I just like, boom. Just chill. Take it easy. I know there's endless options out there. And I just maintain my frame. Maintain my frame and just let her know if she wants to see me, she can. We go back and forth a few times on text, do a little bit of teasing, push pull, and then guess what? We arrange a date. Long story short, the local guy, the local Spanish guy, he was love bombing her. He went a bit hot and cold. She got put off him, and then she remembered me and my charming brown ass. And she could tell from my text game, I was just chill, totally open-minded. And she's like, well, fuck it. He's totally non-judgmental. I'll just go see him. So we see each other, have an amazing day. I'm already so warmed up, so expressive, so vibey from going on this thing with this weird Birmingham girl. And then charmed the absolute pants off this Australian chick. We got home together and we literally fuck each other's brains out from 1 a.m. until 11 a.m. the next day. It is beyond wild, beyond crazy, yeah? It was an amazing time. Lovely girl. The sex isn't the lesson. Boundaries are. The key things that I did well here was I know my worth. I know I'm working on myself. I know I always progress and improve. And I know I deserve good things. Yeah? So I refused to sit there and have bad experiences. And because I was willing to leave and go and cancel the date, I was able to act decisively enough that I had 2 other options that I could create spontaneous connection with, and then led to one of the most crazy nights of my life, right? So the key lesson here is you need to be willing when something doesn't feel right to walk away. To walk away. That's just a standard you need to hold for yourself. This game involves variance. It's like this. And another good decision that I made here was I reset myself after the date with the chick, which was just honestly horrendous. You can see why some of these girls are single, right? Although I wish her the best. Don't think that she's going to have the best relational outcomes at all unless she really changes herself. But new person, new energy, no emotional residue. You see it all as reps, 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 reps. Flip every stone. Yeah, your mindset in this game, or in anything you want to do, is a numbers game and having an abundance mentality. And you go out there and you stay on your mission and you be willing to do enough repetitions and learn from each, that you get better and better. SMEs improving all the time, games improving all the time. All you're going to do is increase your options and choice. Leaving at that time was the decision that changed the night. Okay. It was what meant that I could be decisive. Fortunately enough, the other girls were just texting me in the couple minutes before that. And because I was able to act quickly, I just took the momentum and made something happen. It was really incredible, quite a great experience, right? These are real dates, real mistakes, real texts. And you're witnessing exactly what we did in the program. Exactly what we do is just develop as men, hold better boundaries, improve ourselves materially in SMV and in-game, and get better results for ourselves. Subscribe if you're winning everywhere and want to win here too. If you're successful everywhere but here, run your profile for our analyzer and we'll fix your archetype.